Howdy folks, welcome to the channel Rock of the Country. I'm Don and I have a gift request for another one of the Possum songs. This one courtesy of G-Dubs in Oklahoma City, George Woodruff. Thank you for this gift, my friend. Yeah, every so often with PayPal, the glitch happens and you're not the only one. So it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen enough to be like, yeah, that's going to happen once in a while. So no sweat. Anyway, loving you could never be better. All right, this sounds good. All right, I just did a prior one, G-Dubs, courtesy of Russell Folkens, and it was the Possums, the USA Today, and that was a very sort of like sad, it was a melancholy song. That's a good word for it. So we're going to see what the Possum has for us on this one. Loving you could never be better. I love that. Now, I hope things are going well because there could be a twist in this where it's like loving you could never be better because we're not together and I need that. Yeah, I don't know, something. We're going to see. Sounds like my girl.
Here we are again tonight, alone, just us two. Where the lights are dim and true love is coming through. There's no one else in this whole world as far as we're concerned. We built ourselves a fire, so let it burn.
Oh, nice.
When you look at me like you do right now, I go to pieces because I know what's on your mind. It's just me.
Ooh, yeah.
Got that lonely look in your eyes like you've had so many times, and how loving you could never be better than it is right now.
I don't like the backing in that spot. It should have been just him saying that.
Tomorrow night we'll meet again to once more fan the flame, 'cause loving you the way I do stays the same.
Oh, yeah.
This love of ours is just as strong as any vow could be.
Now, I hope they're not
And
cheating.
love could never be better for you and me.
I hope this is just pure.
When you look at me like you do right now, I go to pieces because I know what's on your mind. It's just me. You've got that lovely look in your eyes like you've had so many times, and how loving you could never be better than it is right now. Loving you could never be better than it is right now.
Yeah. I don't know if this goes along with being a sap or just being a guy, but I'm happy for him. I'm like, yeah, man, you got it going on. It's kind of funny from us guys' perspective. I was talking with a friend of mine yesterday. I've had this conversation a couple times in the last few weeks, but where we guys are like dogs in a sense, just we like happy, floppy. We're just sort of, we want our woman, let's say, to be happy. It's kind of like just, kind of like that. And women are more like cats. And, kind of like looking for what's wrong in the territory to fix it and get it right. And so there's generally a different mindset. It's not universal, of course, but for the most part. And it's funny because I've had this conversation with some women and they're like, yeah, that's pretty much the way we are. I'm like, yeah, there's got to be a balance in life. And, women balance out the guys balance out the women in some ways if you let us. And so when I see that a woman enjoys being with her man, I'm like, he's getting it right. He's doing a lot right. And that's a fine art, and she's getting things right too, that she's allowing it, so to speak, or just enjoying being with him. So I know when we guys generally, we see a guy whose woman likes being with him, we're like, yeah, man, you got it. Just run with it. Just enjoy it for the rest of us. So. But it gives me an idea for another song that after I'm done here, I'm going to write the lyrics out to a different song, a twist on this. But this was beautiful, just beautiful. I love these feel good. Sometimes just a sappy song will do it, G-Dubs. You know what I mean? And I know you do because you requested this, and I know there was a reason for it, is that you're a sap just like me. We just enjoy seeing people happy, and however that plays out, it's good. And I'm glad. I thought, all right, please don't go in the direction of they're cheating and they can't get together. Like, please don't go in that direction. And they didn't. I just, sometimes we want that happy Hollywood ending just to stay that way. Just happy. Don't bum me out in the end with, we'll never get together because I've got to go home to my wife. But the fact that they were together virtually every night and that look in her eyes and she had that feeling toward her, it's like, yeah, man. Yeah. Ride that out, because there are some relationships that they start strong and they finish strong and they middle strong. And you're like, wonderful. Their dispositions clicked, whatever we call it, chemistry, whatever we call it. It's just a joy to behold. People who are jealous people, for example, they don't get to experience the joy that other people are experiencing in that regard. And also, if you're a jealous person, you don't get to be inspired by others to say, all right, there's a better level, a higher level, a better thing, a better way that I can attain. So I'm not at my limit right now. I don't always have to be miserable when other people are happy, for example. It's like, oh no, I too can get there. I could, or pick anything. You could, if you see somebody who's patient or a good listener, or let's say they exercise regularly, or they study, or whatever it is that they do, you can be inspired by that and hit a higher level. And when you see, I know from a guy's perspective, when I see a dude whose girl is happy with him, it's he's doing things right. Whatever that is, he's doing it right. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song, and the number that popped into my head was a 9.0. G-Dubs. I know every George Jones song is a 10. When you're George Jones's worldwide #1 fan, as George Woodruff is, but this song to me, it was very simple. But look at the goofy grin. There it is. All right, guys, you can thank G-Dubs for that one in Oklahoma City. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
You've got that lonely look in your eyes like you've had so many times, and how loving you